feels like it's getting better.
I can't believe that we are already halfway through February. How is time racing at full speed? You know, and I'm very often feeling like I don't have time to catch my breath. Yeah, I do feel a little... Who am I kidding? I feel a lot under pressure, and I'm refusing to say it's stress, but you know, sometimes it really does all feel a bit too much. It wouldn't, not just work, but so many different things in my life, you know, and I think probably work is the biggest thing, and that's the sort of major thing consuming me at the moment, because so much relies on it. And sometimes I'm questioning if I should be doing this at all, and you know, all of this stuff that I want to do. And then I get really annoyed with myself that I'm doubting what God has put on my heart, you know, the gifts and the skills he's equipped me with, and the fact that even though I work for myself, you know, alone, actually I'll never really be doing it alone because he's always with me. And it just sort of ends up being a bit of a cycle of me getting overwhelmed, me getting annoyed at myself, and me having to remind myself of how good God is, and trying to just power through, thinking that I can do a lot, and then getting overwhelmed, and then the cycle repeats. But anyway, I'm trying to work on the business to make it sort of sustainable and less all-consuming within my life. As I said, like, you know, it's very much sort of taking most of me really at the minute. So I'm trying to sort of get it to a place where I can work on the projects that I want to do, doing the things that I know I'm good at, and working with awesome people that I get to learn from and network with. A friend said recently that, you know, it's really important that we give ourselves time to work on our businesses and not just in them, you know, actually thinking sort of bigger picture and looking at it rather than just working day to day inside it. And I desperately want to do that, but it's so hard. You know, it's really difficult to carve out that time, because then I think, well, I should be doing this stuff that's going to make me money, that is billable, you know, or I should be then just taking a break and, you know, catching my breath rather than trying to push myself to something next. But I'm going to force myself, and I will be setting aside the time each quarter. And I'm doing that because I'm aware that we're coming up to the end of the first quarter before too long, to work on my business, you know, planning, mapping, strategizing, scheduling, and really thinking about the things that I need to do to be able to grow the business. I also have a number of other ideas that I want to do that I feel are important and I sort of need to do to grow them, but actually I know that what I really need to do is do them in steps and stages, one at a time, so that they have the attention that they need to be able to grow, rather than what is my tendency of trying to do a load of things. It's not about it being half-assed, because I think I do put effort in, but just like they don't have the full focus that I need to give them. So I want to grow my tea blog again, because I do really miss doing tea and drinking tea and having an excuse to talk about tea. I want to start up again Solomon Clothing, my Christian t-shirts that I did many years ago, and I really want to kind of create products and merch again. I want to grow this channel and my personal brand so that actually I can monetize that, but actually that can be something that brings in income and makes impact. And I want to work on my fitness, and I want to do so much. I want to see so much. I want to experience so much, but I can't do it all at once. And it's hard. It's hard to kind of get to that point where I know that, or I'm giving myself permission to acknowledge that I can't do that, and I need to take a break. I need to do it step by step, and eventually we'll get there, hopefully. But in the meantime, let's enjoy the rest of the week.
I'm just waiting now for my film to render. It's been it's literally been just focused on this. Salisbury Darcy's job, which is fine. It's really cool, and actually it's really nice it's coming together. It's just taken a bit of a faff to sort out the files because there was 2 of us filming different people, and then I had to go through over the weekend, go through my shots, because I like to just keep it rolling, which means you do get the kind of informal moments, which is really cool and helpful. But when you edit it, you've got 45 minutes to cut down to 10 minutes. So that was a bit of a faff over the weekend, and then just having to go through and listen. And then I realised essentially the other shots that I'd been sent were duplicates because he'd recorded them on 2 different devices, but I hadn't realised that. I just thought it was a different school. It's a bit peculiar. Anyway. But it's quite a nice little thing. I'm kind of proud of it. I think it'll be announced. They're doing a rebrand, so I've been able to see it beforehand, which is really nice. Actually, it's really nice colours, and it's kind of quite a nice vibe. Just well done. So yeah, it's been actually quite a nice colourful video to do. And I stopped myself there. Oh my gosh, 10 to 6. I've only got an hour. Rehearsals tonight I'm on the earlier shift, so I go up at 7, which means hopefully I should be done by 8, which means I go back to where and yeah, so for earlier, which should be nice. I don't have to stay over in Swanage, though I do really like staying in Swanage. It's my home. Don't know what I was just gonna say then. Today feels like it's a better start for the week. I worked really hard at PT this morning. It was horrible. But no, it was good. Having been ill last week, so I didn't do last Mondays, and then I didn't do I didn't try hard on Friday, but it just was I was a bit sort of slower, but I tried hard today, and yeah, I feel kind of like good for it. So yeah, now I'm very achy. I feel I'm not gonna be able to move my shoulders tomorrow, so that'll be fun. But the whole thing, he keeps getting annoyed with me because I'm an idiot. And like just okay, let's take out me having a mental blip lately. My mental strength is not great in terms of going, I could do this exercise, I can do this run, I can do this lift, I can do this job, I can do this thing. Josh has commented on it as well, and it's just been interesting, like him saying it, and then he got like actually quite annoyed with me because I went, ooh. He's like, no, stop it. And I think like I should just stop being like this. I should say that I can do the things that I want to do, should do, will do, and I'll do that. Yeah, like I don't get what my problem is. So getting out of this wasn't a mental breakdown, it was a bit of a menty mess, a depressing mess. But I'm gonna get out of it and it'll be all good. God's good, and you know, really nothing's been that bad. And then gonna have a nap. And then we'll, you know, I don't know, somehow sort my life out. Be really nice to, you know, increase subscribers on here and to somehow make some income with this. I'd really like to do this more. It's just getting the time to do it, and also the time to remember to film. So kind of done some bits today, but I mean, it hasn't been a particularly interesting day, so yeah. Right, I need to just watch this video before I send it over, but feels like it's getting better. Down a hill, trying to film, but I managed to make a break in the rain to walk to St Mary's. I don't know if
filming, hopefully to get to finish up the Salisbury Diocese clip. I'm just getting one last interview, not last interview, it's the only interview I've done, one interview with Ian. He's the director here. It's been a day.
How are we doing tonight, Bournemouth? My name is Chris Renzema. I'm really excited to be here tonight.
Well, that's not a great angle. Hang on, I'm gonna have to crouch now. This probably isn't going to be in great focus either. Focus on me! Yeah, it's Sunday. It's been another sort of busy weekend. I don't want to say it wasn't good. It was good. It's just been a lot kind of to deal with. So Friday we went and watched Rent a Collective, and that was just yeah, they were brilliant. Gutted we didn't stay as long as we had to kind of leave halfway because they probably didn't start late, they started on their time, but I mean, we had to get the ferry back and everything, and yeah, so it was a bit disappointing, but like it was still amazing to go and see them, and that was really cool. And then Saturday, then we went to me, mum, my brother and my godfather kind of thing, went back to Bournemouth again for a conference thing. Prophetic, but it wasn't really prophetic as such. It was, I mean, it was really challenging, really good. I'll probably try and summarise the notes next week, but it's just been like, I haven't felt the best because it feels like it's been another not great week, in the sense of last week, as in this week just gone, has been really busy again. Hang on, can I leave? It's been really busy again, which like is good. I know it's like work means earnings, and that's cool. It's just everyone wants to be a priority, and it is challenging as a freelancer to like manage that expectation for yourself but also for your clients. And I'm a people pleaser, so I don't like to be like, no, I can't do that really, or yeah, that's fine, I can do it this week, and I can't really. And just the various things that I'm involved in and stuff. So yeah, I've not felt great again this week, and that's been quite difficult, but I kind of feel at the same time a little bit more at peace with how I'm feeling, because that's just what it is at the minute. And I know God's got something exciting and cool and awesome and like worth it for this feeling, you know. And it's just another kind of pruning season, and it's hard, but it's okay. And you know, it'll be worth it, and I know that, and that's cool. It's just hard. And yeah, I'm just not very happy right now, and I keep having the bit in my head from the not so good, it's not my favourite, Pride and Prejudice with Keira Knightley one, where at the end he says like, I'm incandescently, I think that's the word, happy, whatever. And I feel like I'm exactly the opposite. I am so miserable right now, but at the same time I don't get why I am. But at the same time, it was a cool thing Rend Collective said. They said they sang Joy of the Lord. I love that song. But he sort of said, I wrote it down, I don't know where my phone is, but he was like, we can have the joy of the Lord and still be in challenging situations, and we can still, the joy of the Lord is not at the expense of other emotions. Like, you can still have those two emotions. You can still have the joy of the Lord and be in a really tough place and feel really sad about it, but you can still have the joy of the Lord. And that was really helpful for me, quite emotional. So yeah, I'm not like sad about things, but I am still sad. So yeah, my eyes look, my makeup's running. I did cry quite violently on the drive back to where I've been in the office this afternoon. So and I've just got like unpacking now to do, because I'd spent the weekend in Swanage because my sister was down as well, which was nice. So yeah, just kind of very excited for the next season to start. Please, Lord. But I will stay here in this space, in emotional and physical, geographical, as long as he wants me here. But yeah, so it's been like another busy week, which has been nice, and it's been, you know, it's been good. Some sort of exciting stuff, like of just doing the filming things. I just, yeah. Would rather not with everything right now. Is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna pack up. I've got to do like one email, and then I'm gonna get ready for bed because I'm very tired. And I like these bags to go.